Hi everyone, it's Tim Elliott starting a video for maybe the third time ever because he's got all the words.
I do have words.
You have all
so
the words.
many words. It must be very, very difficult for you to sit there and just absorb.
It's kind of easy because I really
noise.
Yeah, I say very little. So
Anyway, yeah,
but,
good. Hi. What are we doing, mate? What are we doing?
Chappers did say some words, 2 words in fact,
Yes.
that have stuck with me over recent videos, and I think it's worth a video on their own.
Nice.
Right, and that's the phrase business case. So what's the business case for this thing? Right, and it really resonated with me, and I think it will resonate with you lot out there, right? Because we're faced with so many choices of how we could possibly communicate and market our business nowadays, right? We've got blogs, videos, apps, socials, telephone, email, newsletters, printed media. We've got exhibitions and stuff coming back, BNI, networking stuff's coming. Like, the whole gamut of things are back in our world of possibility.
Enjoyed the word gamut.
It's good, right? And then we're faced with choices, right? And it's difficult to make those choices when faced with so many options. Even just in the digital space, in the social space, there's a myriad of channels. That's a good word as well.
Yeah.
Quite
a loquacious video today.
Oh, it is. I love it. But like we're just filled with a lot of choices. But Paul Chapman's little nugget I want you to take away is, before you choose anything, before you start taking action, take a step back, have a think, and see if you can prove to yourself and your colleague or your leadership team what the business case for doing this thing is.
Yeah, and I think you take it for absolutely everything. You know, there is. I can't think of anything that you do in business that is just because. Oh, we'll just do this. You know, even kind of down to some of the the much more ethereal things. There's always a reason, or there should always be a reason for it. And that reason may or may not be towards driving an immediate sale. It may be driving towards the thing that allows a thing that allows a thing that allows a thing that brings a sale, but it still needs doing. And I think this is where people kind of get lost, I think, with a lot of marketers. Like, kind of literally, what is the point for me writing a blog? What's, or whatever it is. And I think actually you've got to look at it and think, okay, look, what is that business case? And the answer is, for some of these things, you might not know. You really might not know, what it actually is. But this is where, you have to almost kind of take the world on faith a bit. Think, well, okay, lots of, let's answer that question. The question for me is, why are so many people using blogs? Well, let's go and find out, what is the business case for that? What is the reason? And for some people, it will be right. For some people, it's not right. But you have to ask yourself, what is the reason? What is the thing that actually makes a tangible difference to this business? What is that? What is the case for that? And I think you have to drill down into this quite a lot. But, I do see, I can think, kind of someone in particular that, wrote emails for years, but there was kind of no case for it. They didn't know what they were doing. They weren't trying to achieve anything. There wasn't any kind of, make them like me or build that relation. And they'd done it because they'd seen other people and thought, oh, well, I'll just do that. And actually, it's bad. It's expensive. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
It's wasteful. Everything. Look, what is the business case for this happening?
And I think a lot of us, including me in the past and probably still today, right, use comparison to make decisions, right? So I go, oh, come on, a lot of people are over on TikTok. Maybe I should do TikTok because they're doing that. I do not do TikTok, so
I would not watch that.
No, I would not watch that. But for an example, right, it would be like people go, well, it must be a thing, right? There's people doing it, right? Same with Snapchat, same with whatever. Like, pick a thing, right? Yeah. People compare themselves with other people and not make the real business case for their brand, right? Yeah. For their business, for their customers.
Their unique set of situations.
Right? Is their business case, right? The ingredients for understanding, yes, you have a business case to do this, or no, must comprise of, is it right for our business? Yeah. Right? Is it right? Does it match our brand, our values, our people, what we say, what we stand for, all that sort of stuff? Will it matter to our customers? Right? Do our customers care if we're on Snapchat, TikTok, emailing them or not? Right? Like, the ingredients of a business case, right, make it yours and make it strategic and make it effective.
And you've got to grade this, you know, and you've got to be grade it, and you've got to be a grown up about it, because it's really, you know, because what we'll see here is that people really like doing TikTok, and as such, they will create some fairly kind of spurious, long form way that actually doing TikTok is the right thing. And, you know, this is where you kind of come look, you know, but what's the business case for doing that against going to find the names, addresses, and emails of these people and speaking to them? Not around them, speaking to them. And this is where you kind of have to kind of degrade that. It's not as simple kind of, you know, like a black and white sort of thing here. You know, it's not about what you like doing, what you know, it's about what is the thing that is most likely to work. You know, I think, you know, a great example where kind of a big logistics firm kind of a few years back, and they were banging away on Twitter. And actually, there was only, I'm sure I've said before, like 220 people in the UK that could use what they did. They had the names and addresses, but they never spoke to them. They, you know, and this is where, look, you know, there is no business case in that scenario for prioritising, wasting time, money, energy, and effort on Twitter than there is over writing to them and building opportunity to have a conversation. And I think, you know, that's with all of this stuff, you've got to look at the business case for it.
That's it. And I think, you know, if you're wondering what a business case for you guys look like, right? What makes a good business case for me? What boxes do I have to tick to know I have a business case, right? Look at what's been effective so far, right? Yeah. What channels do people buy from you from? Like, look at the 3, 4, 5 best customers, whatever best looks like, whether it's highest spending or most regular, right? Doesn't matter, but 5 best customers, right? And try and figure out why they buy what they buy, right? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Why are they the best customers compared to people who've only bought a few ones, right? And there will be commonalities, there'll be trends, there'll be things that are repeated, right, in there that you can make a tick list from and go, okay, each one of these people buy off us all the time and give us great testimonials because, right, they built trust with us because they come on our Christmas do or golf social, or part of our Facebook group, right? Okay, so business cases, are they like, does it create the same value as our Facebook group? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. There'll be ingredients, right? But it'll be your business case. So me and Paul don't have an answer of what a good business case is. It's your business case, right? This is the important thing. But don't add that extra layer of thought, right? Add that tick list in order to make more effective marketing decisions, I would say.
Yeah, and go and watch. We did one of these videos not so long ago about the intangible things, and that leading to your overall strategy. And think, look, no, what is my overall strategy? You know, what is the thing that all my marketing is pointing to? What's the point of this kind of stuff? And then interrogate that against, well, okay, where, you know, what is the business case for doing TikTok over direct mail? Whatever it is, and there may well be a really legitimate thing. Now, our case, we want these people to think we are like this. TikTok is a perfect conduit. Brilliant.
But you know that's the right decision then.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. The thinking bit is the intangible bit that adds the value, not just the doing it.
Yeah, and ask the questions. Ask, you know, get an outside pair of eyes to come and ask those questions. Get someone else to look at this kind of stuff. But because if you don't, you end up in that kind of like murky soup of spending time, money, energy, effort on something, and you've got simply no idea if actually it is contributing to do it, but you're doing it because you think you should.
Yeah.
And that becomes annoying.
It does become annoying.